Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. I know I'm a little late to these patch notes, but let's go through it. I'm showing you the Liv and Dom animation with my main two characters as we speak, and then we'll go through everything and I'll address everything that got fixed. Alright, so first thing, of course, is stability improvements. I feel like, why do they even put that in there? Because that's a given. The next thing is addressed report concerns over not being able to remove tattoos and face paint. So if you've been here since day one, you couldn't layer face paint, and once you applied tattoos to the face, they had that first little patch at the very beginning, that broke it. You couldn't go anywhere near the tattoos on the face, you couldn't remove it, you couldn't edit it. If you wanted to readjust it, you'd had to delete it, and it took them a month to fix it the first time. But they finally fixed it that first time, and they added back in layering face paint. So I was able to make these two characters face paint. I left Mize the way it was because I thought it looked cool, but I fixed Stryzer's. Stryzer's face paint is how it should be. Yeah, it's how it should be. Alright, so the next thing is address report concerns with being unable to edit tag team divisions. I'm assuming this is in universe mode because I have come across this, and it's one of the main reasons why I still haven't done a universe show on the channel this year, is because when you try to add wrestlers to the tag team division, as soon as you hit OK to apply it, it removes them. And then when you keep hitting start to go all the way back to save all your changes, and it warns you, it says one or more divisions does not have anybody in the division. I'm like, what are you talking about? I just went and set it up. So I go back in, I look at the tag team division, it's empty. I'm like, what the heck? The only thing I could think of is I'm trying to make a mixed gender tag team championship titles, and both genders can go for it, whatever, and it won't take. It's like it's glitching out. If you just make it a normal tag team, it works fine. Both women's or men's tag team, if you separate it, it works fine. Same thing with the main championship. I was having issues with that, but mostly the tag team division, because I feel like in the back end of the game it still thinks it has to be separate. So hopefully they'll fix that next year. Hopefully this fixes it. That's the one thing I haven't checked yet. We'll check it before I end the video. Next thing is address report concerns with stability when using Liv and Dom motion, which is the one we're showing you right now. Before the patch, it was stuck in single entrances, and if you clicked on it, the game would crash. It happened to me twice. When I'm like, why is this not working? I didn't know it was a bug. I'm like, shouldn't that be like in the tag team thing? Yes, it should have been. It got added to the wrong spot, and that's why it crashed. So they fixed that, as you can see, and I'll show you the victory motion also before we leave. And then at the end here, it says general bug fixes for some of chapter 2 quests in the island, which I have no idea what was broken because I'm still in chapter 1. I barely played it. I just beat Andre the Giant and the Undertaker. Holy crap, that was difficult. Especially the Andre the Giant. He just whooped me for like I want to say 5 or 6 times because my character's level was so low. I finally got him though. I finally got him. Alright, now, so victory motion. I'll show you that real fast. I had to turn down the volume of the in-game because it's super loud. Alright, so motion. Go to L, Liv and Dom. Show what that looks like. Hey, what do you know? They're in the special spots. Okay, good. Like, Stryzer's like, that'd be pretty funny. You're getting much better at the face animations. Cool. It's funny, Maya is supposed to be like this badass, like, fighter chick, and it's funny seeing her all girly, like, ew. I wonder how Dom's, wife feels about that. She probably knows it's just a show, so like, yeah, whatever, it don't matter. Cool. So there is the victory motion. Now, one last thing to check before we end. This thing will, or supposed to. All right, over to universe mode. Check that. Do continue. You get a sneak peek at my universe mode that I've been trying to set up for months, and I don't want to start it if it's just going to be all messed up. I have some real wrestlers. You get a look at the titles real quick. See, I have the men's world title, women's world title, tag team mixed gender titles, and then instead of having like an intercontinental or whatever, I have a mixed title. I figured I'd do it that way. That way it's special still, and it's not the main title on the card. It's so you still have your men's division champion, women's division champion, and it makes it more fun that way too. And then you have your mix. I wish you could put them in multiple divisions. Anyway, so on to the edit divisions. We go over to tag and see it still is messed up. All right, let's see. Edit division. I'll add them back in. These are my tag teams. Sneak peek. So far, I'm going to add real wrestlers to it too, not just my created ones. But to start, now see, they're there. Accept. Save. Did it finally save? Let's see if they finally fixed it. Go back in. Edit divisions. Wow, the tag team thing is fixed. Sweet. There will be a Universe show. Probably not today because it's already almost 3 o'clock my time. But there will be a Universe show by the end of the week. Thank you for sticking on the channel. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I have about... I'll just show you all my characters real fast before... I know this video is kind of all over the place, but sneak peek. I'm going to have an NXT show and my show. I don't want to have to manage 5 different freaking shows. We're just going to do 2 different shows. Because I really like NXT. I literally put all the wrestlers, real wrestlers, on NXT, and then I have my creator wrestlers here because I don't have enough yet, and then I have all my favorite wrestlers on there. I haven't downloaded anybody yet. All right, so back, yes. I'll just show you my creator wrestlers that you'll see on the show, and once the show starts, then I'll start uploading my creator wrestlers for you guys to use. It sucks it doesn't show them as their entrance attire. Here, I'll just shrink my face down so you can see him. All right, so Captain Cross, I made him a bunch. He looks really cool this year. This is a sneak peek. Cobra Goes. I don't know why I chose Goes. I think it was supposed to be Gozen. It cut it off maybe. Anyway, and I put everybody at max stats. That way they're all equal. Golden Shadow, which sounds wrong now that I think about it. Well, Shadow, he's supposed to be golden, but I changed it so it wasn't shiny. Kapow, he's a big, huge clown, like 7-foot tall clown, ex-boxer guy. I really like how he turned out this year. And then, of course, me, main event Strizer. Polar Claw, cool polar bear dude that I made in 2K20 ever since they added the polar bear headpiece. I wish that you can't use it for female created wrestlers. It's like, why is it not in the I want to make a cool tag team of polar bear and a brown bear or a black bear or whatever, and just have them together. That'd be awesome. That'd be a really cool tag team. But it's not in the women's creator wrestler. I'm like, why is it not in there? Then Rex Flex, I made him based off of Sheamus. When Sheamus first came around, it was whatever first game he was in. I always try to make like super versions or spoof versions of real wrestlers, and this is what I came up with. He's like Lobo from the DC universe and Sheamus combined. Like, he's supposed to be an intergalactic bounty hunter. That's what I came up with. I'm like, okay. I've just been making him every single year. And then Strizer, obviously the main Mohawk character I make every year. And then Toko, he's supposed to be a big blind sumo wrestler, so he uses his hearing to hear the vibrations in the ring and attack his opponents. He turned out really cool this year. And then my very first creation I ever made when I was a kid, first playing these wrestling games, was this guy, Z. Just some big blue dude with white hair. Every year I'm like, man, I wish I could make it more alien looking, because, you know, everything has to be uniformed, but I still make him every year because he was my first creation. All right, on to the ladies here. We'll go back to the top. Cassandra Gills is supposed to be like a fish lady. She's brand new this year. I saw some cool new parts. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna try to make a fish lady. I think that'd be really cool. Cindy Meadows, she's kind of like a wood elf or whatever. She's new this year. She used to be a pirate, which is kind of funny. Grace Fell, she's just like a hip-hop sporty gal. Hannikus, she's supposed to be from a black and white universe where literally everything is just black and white, no matter what. She does not have a gray area, even though their whole race is gray. And then Jessica Hart, the typical, you know, like, sexy character type thing. And she's had so many plastic surgeries that if anybody says anything bad about her, she wants to kill them. She's like a serial killer, and nobody knows about it yet. So that's her background. Jessica is supposed to be the female version of Z, so I always try to make a male and female version. So she's supposed to be the female version, but she looks way cooler because she's yellow, purple, and glowy. And then Lucy Bell is my newest creation. I was trying to make a Twitch streamer looking person, and I guess that's what I came up with. So I'll probably tweak that. My Strizer, the main character for the female division on my show. Yuriko, basically the opposite of the blind sumo wrestler. So she looked really cool this year. Actually, she's new this year. Sarah Rose, I copied this because I was going to make something totally different, and I just haven't got around to it. So Sarah Rose is a pirate. She's the pirate person now. I gave her Kairi Sane's entrance. And then Queen Shaz is the big bad for my Strizer. And then Zedusa. Much like Medusa, but Zedusa. So I just thought it looked cool. Anyway, so those are my characters to start for the show. I know they're all kind of made up. I don't really like making real wrestlers. It's boring to me. So yeah, little sneak peek. Keep an eye on the channel. Sorry I kind of blabbed on. I was excited to show off my characters here. And as always, stay frosty.